Hey guys, I'm Livecold and welcome to episode 2 of Minecraft 1.19 Survival. So today I'm hoping to get a little bit of the house done here because we have absolutely no shelter. And we're also ignoring the fact that it's been over a month since the last episode of this and absolutely no progress has been made. That's definitely on purpose. Totally. So I want to get some spruce trees going. I spent like quite a bit of time between episodes working towards like trying to get some aesthetic stuff going, trying to figure out what I want these houses to look like, or these buildings, I guess, whatever buildings I make. And I really like the idea of having this be sort of almost like, I guess you could say like solar punk type vibe of houses. So here's the idea with the houses and buildings I want to do. So I may or may not, I did allude to the idea of having lore in this survival world. Now it may be a while before we actually get into the deep stuff that I really want to do. Oh wow, that grew fast. But I have like just taken the like idea of lore and run with it. So the concept is like having a bunch of different like cities and regions in this world where each of them has their own aesthetic, has their own like infrastructure, has their own main export and stuff. And in this region with all the plains and everything, I want to try to keep it as plains as I can, like try not to use too much spruce, too much stuff that you wouldn't find within this region. So using oak, using some green stuff. And I think I want to do it kind of in a solar punk style. So I want to get some copper. I want to get some hello creeper. I want to get some green terracotta, lime terracotta. And, try to make it like, that's going to blow up. Yep. Try to make it kind of like, I guess like almost rustic, but solar punk, cyberpunk, I don't know. I think it'll look kind of cool, especially once we get a whole bunch of buildings going, get some actual roads and stuff to connect them. And yeah, I think that's going to be pretty neat. So we're going to start on our little starter base, just so we can get like an idea of the vibe of what we want this area to look like. But this is going to require a lot of wood and a lot of copper and stone and such. So that's going to be probably priorities for today, is just getting stuff set up so that we can mine it and, do all that good stuff. Another thing I want to say really quick is I want to try and make this like as real time as is possible. And I don't think that'll be the most interesting by any means. There are definitely going to be some episodes that are slower than others, which this is going to be one of them for sure, because we're going to be focusing on like mining and stuff. But I think what I want to do with this is try to make each episode like an hour and a half of real-time recording, and then try to chop that down into like 30 minutes. And I think that would be, I don't know, makes it a little bit easier for my time as a college student. If I want to keep doing these like weekly videos, which I'm so glad I'm able to do these weekly videos, then trying to do like an hour and a half of video per episode, I think is going to be the most feasible for me to do that. Definitely need a ton more wood if we're going to make another mining trip, which we need to do desperately. Definitely need a lot more food. So let's see, how's wheat's going great, obviously, but we need food desperately. We need to get, I wonder if I can make like a pen, just so we can get some cows started, because that's going to be very important both for food and for leather and, all that good stuff. That's 12. That's a good start. Did I have carpet or wool in here? I did have wool. So let's make a carpet really quick. Lovely. So let's get... See, that's the issue. That's 4. I need to get, like, this much cow. Like, that's even too small. There was bone meal in that chest. I'm going to go grab the bone meal as well and bring that over here. Okay, here we go. Boned, oh, that's a salmon. Boned meals. Can even take a few more of those ones. And I have like 0 wood. Alright, so seeing as I don't have enough wood to do that, and I can't really deal with that until I have the pan done, I'm just going to like terraform this a bit while we wait for things to grow. Yeah, I think that's the plan, because I need some more oak trees. I want to keep as many oak trees like native as I can. I don't know why. That's just kind of how I play, I guess. But yeah, so we're going to wait for trees to grow, and in the meantime, we will just terraform this a bit. I think something you should know about me is I have never once played this game efficiently. Never in my life. I tend to be the person who wants to keep stuff looking as, like, organic as possible. It's honestly just hard to explain, but I feel like if you watch, like, I'll eventually do some things that'll strike you as, like, that's odd. I wonder why they're doing that. Unless, it's just, I don't know. I don't know either. I don't have a good answer for you, man. It's just kind of how I've played this game for years and years and years, and I'm just not going to stop at this point. I did get this seed into a creative world just so I can actually visualize, not even visualize, like actually build out the size of things. I think I got rid of a bunch of this. I should also note it is 9 p.m. and while that is not late, it's about the time where if I do this for long enough, I will start to go a little bit loopy. Is the oak tree even grown yet? Absolutely not. I'm just gonna go oak tree chopping and maybe see if I can find some food along the way. Actually, you know what I could do? There was that lava lake way over there. I'm gonna try to speedrun a portal, go through and immediately leave because it's terrifying. Alternatively, I could just obsidian the lava lake and make a pickaxe and then bring that back here. That might be a better move. So the issue I have with doing what I'm about to do, which is making that lava lake into obsidian and then bringing obsidian back to make a portal, is that I want the portal to look good and be good and cool and such, and it's like, it's gonna be one of those things where I feel like I'm gonna be paralyzed by like, oh my god, where do I put this? Especially in terms of like the surrounding village and such. And it's just gonna take me hours to put it down somewhere when it really shouldn't. So that's gonna be fun. Really looking forward to that, you know. And there she is. And there's also, oh, that was a lot of lag. Nice little cave down here. I think it's because we're moving into new terrain. Yeah, that would do it, wouldn't it? Okay. Lovely. I don't know if this level is useful for anything else for me right now, but I'll figure it out later. Do 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 do. So how's your day been? Mine's been good. Super eventful. You know, now that I'm decided to do like a bunch of different villages, I'm both really excited and a bit nervous for that project. Because I am definitely the type of person who doesn't want to start on a project until I know I'm going to do it perfectly. Which is probably part of why I haven't recorded an episode of this in a while. Which, you know, there's nobody to blame for that but me, obviously. But it's one of those things where it's like, dude, you're not going to get better at building houses by not building the houses. Build a bunch of houses, and some of them will suck. And it'll be fine. Nobody expects any, like, incredibly amazing houses out of you. Nobody expects Hermitcraft or Empires out of you. You're fine. I don't expect Hermitcraft or... Well, I do expect Hermitcraft or Empires out of myself. But I get to hold myself to a standard that nobody else expects of me. You know? But I do have some, what I think are pretty cool ideas for the different villages I want to make. And maybe even do some lore with, like, the mountain. So I'm looking forward to that. That should be pretty fun as long as I just let myself go wild and just don't think too hard and just go for it. It's really like that thing, the one story about the like pottery instructor who had one class make perfect pots and the other class just throw as many pots as they could. And at the end of like the class that at the end of the class that threw more pots ended up with the better pots overall. Because they just had more experience. And that makes sense, you know? Today was day 46 of doing something YouTube related every single day. I've gone 46 days straight doing that. And I can already, like, I guess from even, like, videos from a couple years ago when I started, like, stream highlights and stuff, I haven't necessarily gone back and watched my own videos, which I should do because that's one of the best ways to learn what you need to improve on. But, like, I can feel, like, what I'm doing just be better. And it's really interesting to see and just experience, I guess. I'm going to grab these pumpkins. I might come back and wander into that cave because it's something we haven't explored before. And I know we put an arrow towards the entrance of that other cave we were in last time. But I don't know. I think a new cave might be good. There's also this. Is this anything or is this just a hole? It's just a hole, but there's coal there. Sun's going down. Plant these, wander back to bed. Hopefully don't run out of sprint. Gonna run out of sprint. How's this doing now? Oh, slightly better. Oh, it's a spider farm now. Lovely. I don't think that's how spider farms work, but you know, I'll take it. We'll toss the obsidian in there for now because we don't really need it. Let's try and make some more fences. There we go. That should be plenty. Now I can take like the bone meal and some bones. And now we should be able to make like a somewhat decent cow pen. By somewhat decent, I mean incredibly tiny. Yeah, that's probably fine. That seems okay. Okay, we'll do this. There we go. And then grab ourselves some wheat and grab ourselves some cows. Nice thing about putting it right here is I can just lead the cows over this into the pen rather than having to like chop open side of the fence and deal with that. Find another one of you. Are you a cow? You're a sheep. Please tell me there are cows somewhere. Please tell me there's not just one. Please give me another one or else I will cry. Okay, good. I won't cry anymore. But I might cry because of how long this is going to take. See, this is about the only time you want a wandering trader, is so you can kill him, take the leads, and actually be able to just sprint with whatever livestock you're trying to move. Come on. Almost there. Almost there. Yeah. Please. Nice. Sweet. Okay. So now that's started, and that's beautiful. That is going to make our lives a whole lot easier. Give. Give. Thank you. Now here's the thing. I made up some prototype buildings, but I have no clue like how much of each of these we need, and I also haven't looked at them in weeks because I've been busy with other things, such as going home for the winter. I don't know what materials we need other than we need some spruce, we need some oak, we need some copper, we need terracotta, which I don't even know how we're going to get that. There might actually be clay like in the bottom of the ocean here. We're going to need the most oak out of everything because I kind of want to try and save the spruce as like accents and try to make oak the like bulk of the colors. Because you're not getting spruce in plains biome. You're not going to get spruce in a plains biome. It's just not happening. You're going to get oak. You're going to get oak. And that's about it. And it's very bare and boring. You know, I'm half tempted to go to the nether right now. And common sense says I shouldn't, because it's just going to lead to my demise, because I have like 0 supplies. But there's another part of my brain that says, hey, speedrunners go to the nether right now all the time. Speedrunners go to the nether with less than what you have. You could do it. Now, the common sense part of my brain is also saying, you're not a speedrunner, and you've never beaten the Ender Dragon legitimately. But the other part of my brain is saying, yeah, but it would be fun. There's also another part of my brain saying we don't have any flint yet. It only took like 3 tries. It's a sign. It's a sign. Pretty sure that's what that is a sign. If I could put the like portal like right in this hillside, that would be super cool. So I'm making an executive decision, running on not a lot of brain power to do this, because I think it would be neat, and that's what really matters. Question is, how big do we want this to be? And it's probably not going to be able to be super big because of the limitation of the size of this wall. But I think a 3x3 would look nice. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. We can make a 3x3. Just don't misplace obsidian, because then you'll take 15 seconds to remove it. Great. Lovely. As soon as I lit that portal, I immediately thought I should not be doing this. It's probably fine. We can at least get a look at what the nether looks like, okay? Oh, actually, okay. I'm actually so okay with the spawn. A lot of the times, for some reason, I get spawned in the crimson, like, waste or whatever it's called. I'm chilling. I'm fine. This is good. The issue I'm going to have is finding the fortress, which is the issue I always have. But I think we'll figure it out. You know what? I'm happy with that. That's cool. That's good. That's going to be a neat little spot. I think we can make that all fancy and cool looking. I think that would be nice. Why? Oh, I planted those there last time, didn't I? Okay, you can die now. I'm thinking there's there's probably a couple somebodies, but people have made like timers that tell you when it's time to breed like animals again. I should make one of those and put it over there so that I'm not just constantly like wandering over and trying my best to breed them and them just not doing it. So I think that between now and the next episode, which who knows when that'll be, maybe it'll be another month and a half. But between now and the next episode, I will look into that and see how to do that. Because from what I remember of the one I've seen, it's like pretty simple. So I think I'll look into that. Oh, I was gonna look for clay. Because while the trees grow, we need terracotta. That's like one of the integral parts of the aesthetic I'm going for. Also, we're gonna need bricks for another little village I want to do. I have like, I want to say like 3, I had actually quite a few plans for villages. They're not all finalized, but we need terracotta and bricks and such. Okay, let's see what we can do. Looks like quite a bit. We should also start work on a like strip mine at some point, because that's going to be important. Make it a lot easier to gather resources and diamonds and such. We got quite a bit of clay from that, actually. I think that what I'm going to do is I'm going to hollow this out a little bit more and put the mine, like the strip mine, back in here. Is this the most efficient way to do this? Absolutely not. Should I be doing it down by the river, down by the bay, down by the banks where the hankety banks, where the bullfrogs jump from bank to bank? Yes, I should be doing it down there. Is that going to look as nice and be as close to my house? Absolutely not. I think it's cool to have a little hidden area right behind here. Am I going to have to dig all the way down to there? Yes. Do I care? Absolutely not. So this is nice because then I can do this, and this will be our way up, and this will be our way down. Basically what the plan is for this is to get like a metric ton of ladders going down on this side so that I can climb it if I need to, potentially have different levels for where different ores are the most like prominent, and be able to choose which level I want to mine at. And then on the right side, it'll just be a bubble vader, literally, like nothing to it. So we are going to need a lot more wood. And see, this is why I need a to-do list, is because I said, hey, we're going to do a bunch of mining to get supplies for the villages. And then it went to, yeah, we're going to plant the trees and wait for the trees to grow. And now we're technically mining, but not like caving, which is what I intended on doing. I don't know. I don't know. This is why I need to-do lists. This is why I need to stick to them. But also this is going to be a lot better in the long run than just caving. This is going to be a lot more functional. Okay, that's good. I need more food. I wonder if I can breed these guys yet. Hooray for inbreeding. The baby is not even grown up yet. That was a great idea by me. I should also expand this, so I'm going to do that in a second. Please. Oh, heck yeah. Okay. Inbreeding. Well, that wasn't inbreeding. It's not inbreeding yet. We'll get there. Trust me. Also harvest all of you guys. And expand the sugarcane farm. Bip bap. Bop. Oh, I could get myself some fish. Fish is good. Fish is food. No, fish are friends, not food. Crap. There are quite a few fish here, so like, I mean, all else fails while we're waiting for the cows to exist. This is perfectly fine. I feel like a bear, except bears hunt with their claws and I'm just using an axe, which this is definitely like just as feasible in real life as it is in Minecraft, just so you know. If you haven't hunted fish with an axe, like you haven't lived, it's so easy that the axe glides through the water like butter. Definitely no resistance on that whatsoever. There are so many fish here. Oh my god. I'm not having my first death be by drowning. 13 is an ominous number of fish. I really want to get a 14th, but I don't want to die. I'm scared for my life. Please. Oh my god, can I like hit a fish, please? Thank you. There, now we're at 14. Less ominous number of fish. If I take fall damage at any point, I'm dead. You know, maybe this is why I never get super far in this game. How funny would it be if I actually just like took fall damage? Maybe I should do that. Maybe it would be funny. Now I'm like terrified of taking fall damage. Anyways, we're not going to do that. So we're going to need a ton of ladders. Like infinitely many ladders. So we're going to go kill some more trees. Contribute to global warming and the deforestation of our forests and the removal of the carbon sink that they are. And it's going to be great. Mostly because trees drop sticks and it's like double sticks, you know? You get sticks from the trees and you get sticks from the wood and it's just sticks all around and it's great. Now we're just going to wait for these to decay, grab our little sticky friends, hope that these have all of the wood from them, removed from their brains. If you can't tell, it is now 10 p.m. I am a college student, so I should be used to being up this late. But unfortunately, I am a grandma. And my brain stops functioning right around 9. Yeah, that's the end of that statement. I don't have more to say there. That's just the end of it. My brain is broken. I'm just gonna take my sticks and go. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Okay, keep the oak, use the spruce. Actually, I'm just gonna use all of this. And then this, bap, then infinite ladders. That's not infinite, but it's close enough. It's not even close enough. It's not even a stack of ladders. You know how much wood a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Leave it down in the comments below and tell me, because I definitely don't. Okay, so let's start, like, mining our way down, putting those ladders in, and doing all that fun stuff. We actually also are going to be needing some torches, which luckily enough for me, because of that mistake I made last episode, we've got a ton of those. So what we're going to do is this. Actually, no. What we're going to do, I know how I'm supposed to do this. We're doing this. Do this, we shift. And this takes forever, but it keeps us safe. Put this over here. There we go. Now we can see again. We're just gonna go real deep because we're at 72 and we need to get like -11 or something. Negative some number. I don't remember what. Diamonds start spawning somewhere and I don't remember where. I'll figure that out later. Right now we just need to dig. I like to dig, 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 dig. Santa Dumpany in my crib, 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 crib. Da-ba-ba-doo, bip-dip-bip-bip-bip-bip. I throw my sandwich at the subway guy, saying, ayo, got no mayo. I don't remember the words because I learned this in elementary school from somebody who went to my school. It's ayo, got no mayo. I think that's actually, singing that's actually making me somehow more functional, honestly. My brain's starting to work again. Now you may be wondering, Elsie, why are you making this entire ladder and a bubble vader? Like, why not just climb up the ladder? Do you see how long this takes? That takes ages. In a bubble vader, you just step in and you go whoop, and you're at the top. And it's so convenient. The good thing about this as well is if I mine out that, I can just start falling and then go back and start falling and go back. However, I should not do that because that will, in fact, result in my death because I'm not careful enough with my own life. In Minecraft, that is, not in real life. Zambus. Terrifying noises coming from below. Terrifying noises, and I don't know where to go. See, when this situation comes up, what you do is you just mine this out. Ah! 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 Fear, fear, fear and horror, fear and horror. But what you do is you mine the region out. And then, oh god, oh god, oh god, I was not prepared for this at all. I will finish my sentence as soon as I stop dying. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I swear to god, this is not going to be my first death. This is not going to be my first death. You mine this out, and then you make yourself a nice little barricade, and then you keep mining down, and you live in fear, as we all do. Okay. Now that we're down here, though, now I'm curious. Block update. Hee hee hee. Wait, what are you? Was there something up here? Oh, there's copper. Okay, we do need that, actually. I'm actually kind of surprised I didn't die there. I half expected myself to, but, you know, I'm just cracked, you know. Okay, let's see. What's around here? I don't think there's going to be much. Like, I'm trying not to get led into, like, a super deep cave right now. Because we're mostly focused on just making the strip mine. But if I could find something neat, something nice, that would be good. That would be cool. Wouldn't be upset. Please tell me you're a dead end. Okay, never mind. Okay, you are. Great. Lovely. Because now I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything by, like, not exploring a cave system that I found. Because there's no cave system. It's just this. I hated that. I hated that so much. That was such a bad noise. I don't know what it means, but I hated it. Okay. Horror and fear out of the way. Got so much copper. And not a lot of coal because I turned it all into freaking torches. I'm gonna run out of space in this chest. I already have run out of space. I'll probably be like hollowing out underneath my house to serve as a storage system because I want like the house to actually look kind of cool, kind of neat, but have like maybe a fairly large storage system basement. I don't know how many supplies I'd actually like collect and how big of a storage system I'd actually need, but I want to give myself room to expand if necessary. You know, I may be able to breed the cows again. Maybe I grab a couple more fish, or maybe I just go straight back and breed the cows. Oh, there's my couple more fish I wanted to grab. Wheat farm's coming along. Could expand it again, so maybe the next day we'll do that. So potentially, heck yeah. Okay, sweet. We're getting there. We're getting there. Got 5 cows now, which is more than 2. Scientific fact. This was proven back in like the 1980s. So it's a pretty recent discovery in the grand scheme of things, but 5 is in fact more than 2. So now is when I should start to somewhat organize these chests. Am I going to? Absolutely not. I thought I had made like 2 double chests, but turns out I didn't. So, you know, we're just gonna suffer. It's fine. I'm gonna go chop down more trees. Let's go deforest some stuff. I'm gonna wait for everything to start dropping. Where we dropping, boys? That's the wrong video game. I didn't replant any trees while I was over there. I need to do that. I'm gonna get a couple more spruce saplings going up as well, just to make sure they're there. I don't want them to be the primary focus of the trees, but I want to make sure they're there, because we're gonna need them to have just some little accent colors, you know? Okay, let's get a bunch more ladders going. And that's still not a lot of ladders. That's so upsetting. But, like, what are you gonna do? Could cry about it. We can cry about it later if you want. Austin Knight is a situation. He exists. For me as well, I think the early game is a lot of being trapped just focusing on a bunch of smaller things, because as soon as you finish one thing, another thing that you set up is ready to get reset, like the sugarcane farm and then probably the cows as well. So by the time we finish the cows, the trees will be ready to chop down again, and then the sugarcane will be ready to harvest again, and then, you know, just so on and so forth, and you never get anything done because you're so busy with everything else. I'm joking, of course, but like it's also somewhat true at this stage. Please tell me I can breed. Yes! Now I have 2 pairs of cows. We're starting to get exponential, and it's glorious. I'm going to want to get a bigger pen for them at some point because I really want to get like a larger number of cows so that I can just go and breed a bunch and then kill a bunch without having to worry about numbers. Which, you know, sounds great. That's animal rights, you know? Woo. I want to wander my way back down here and get some more of this going. I think I might keep the shield out in case we encounter another cave and I get scared for my life again, just so I don't die. Because that was absolutely terrifying, and I hated every second of it. We are at level 29, and we need to get way deeper than that. Oh god. Okay, I'm so glad that wasn't like an actual deep cave. That's exactly why I hold shift on the ladders, though. I thought the glow line code was diamonds. I do that every single time. See, this is dangerous. This is dangerous for me. Not because it's a ravine. Oh, mine shaft. Oh god, mine shaft. Oh no. Okay, that's dangerous for me. Okay, am I prepared to do this? I'm gonna mine this out so it's easier for me to know where I'm at. And then I'll like diorite pillar just randomly there. Okay. Time to explore. I've made decisions today and they were bad ones. But this is, you know what? I kind of crossed off everything I said I was going to do today. I said we were going to go mining. Here we are. I said we were going to get cows. We got cows. I said we were going to start on our starter base. Didn't really do that, but you know, kind of don't have the supplies for that yet. And honestly, don't really need one yet. We've got 2 double chests, and it's home. It's 2 double chests. It's fine. Hello, deadly spider. Hello, massive mineshaft. Oh my god. The thing about mineshafts is they sometimes contain diamonds. And that is good news for me. Maybe we throw caution to the wind and wander ourselves down into a nice little mineshaft. Because these aren't deadly at all. Lapis. Nice. And then of course we take the redstone. Do I know how it works? Absolutely not. Taking it anyway. Because one day I will. And at that point, I will have a bachelor's in electrical engineering. Or maybe a PhD, because honestly, redstone's confusing, and I don't know how it works. Can I, like, just do this without trying to do anything? Oh god, cave spiders. Oh, cave spiders. Shoot. Oh god, oh god, oh god. No way. Nope. Nuh-uh. Where are you coming from? Found you. Found you. Hi. Okay. We're getting rid of the cave spider spawner. Priority number 1. Hear you. Okay, great. Okay, that's gone. Where's your hitbox? Okay. You know what? We're fine. Okay, sweet. Not too bad. Do this really quick. Can't shoot, you're a freaking stormtrooper. Easy enough. And the stormtrooper. Hello, hello, baby zombie, baby zombie. Baby zombie. See? This is why I shouldn't have done this. I make choices every single day. And every single time they're bad choices. So now I think we leave. I think that we take our dubs. If we can call anything I've done here a dub. And we dip. We just go. We say thanks for the good. Bad sucked, but thanks for the good. I'm actually good here. And we leave this open so I can access it again. Because I'm going back here. Because I don't learn my lessons. Okay, I wonder if I can breed those cows again. I'm going to try it. So the thing is, I do want to go back into that cave again. I know it's going to be the death of me. But I've done it before. I can do it again. I've gone into Minecraft before and not died. Case in point right there. But I'm really hoping that like maybe we can get some diamonds out of that. Maybe we can get some music discs. That would also be pretty neat. I want the loot, man. Is it worth it? Absolutely not. But you know, there's shiny things. There's definitely shiny things in there. And I want all the shiny things that I can put my hands on. My grubby little hands. Honestly, I think that's probably a pretty good place to end it. Yeah, we got like pretty much what I really needed to get done today. Done, which was a bit more wood, cow farm, and starting the strip mine. We didn't get to the house, but honestly, we don't need it yet. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, like, subscribe, and leave a comment telling me, I don't know, tell me your favorite color. Mine's purple. I like purple. Purple's a good color. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!